If you've been scrolling through endless spec sheets, watching unboxing videos, and still can't tell whether a 49-inch curved gaming monitor is really worth the premium price, this review is going to clear that up for you. I know the feeling. You want the most immersive experience, you're eyeing the higher refresh rate claims, but you also worry about spending a fortune on something that ends up gathering dust. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about what the Philips Evnia 49M2C8900 actually brings to the table in a typical home setup. This isn't a conventional TV you mount on a wall, it's a super-wide, curved QD OLED panel designed primarily for gamers and power users who spend several hours in front of the screen. The 49-inch diagonal translates to a 32:9 aspect ratio, which essentially gives you two 27-inch monitors side by side without the bezel gap. For a PC gamer who likes to keep the map, chat, and main view all visible at once, that real estate can feel like a productivity boost. If you're more of a console player, the monitor's compatibility with Xbox Series S/X, PS5 and Switch means you can plug straight into the console and enjoy a full-screen experience that rivals a TV, but with a faster refresh rate and lower input lag. Now, the part that trips a lot of buyers up is the promise of QD OLED. Philips markets this as a next-level color technology that delivers a stunning palette and deeper blacks. In practice, what you'll notice is that dark scenes in games, think of the shadow-filled corridors in horror titles, or the night sky in open-world adventures, actually feel detailed rather than washed out. The colors pop, especially on titles that support a wide gamut mode, which is a nice bonus if you also do content creation or video editing. That said, OLED panels are known for the burn and risk, and while Philips includes a built-in KVM switch that lets you toggle between multiple devices without a separate hub, the panel still runs at high brightness levels for long stretches, which could accelerate pixel aging if you're constantly gaming at max brightness. One of the biggest strengths lies in the 240Hz refresh rate paired with AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. If you have a modern graphics card that can actually push frames above 144 frames per second, you'll see a tangible smoothness boost. In fast-paced shooters such as Apex Legends or Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, the high refresh rate reduces motion blur, making target tracking feel more natural. The monitor also supports USB-C docking, so you can connect a laptop, power it, and use the monitor as a single-cable workstation. That makes the Evnia an attractive option for creators who need a huge canvas for timelines and want to keep the workspace tidy, no more tangle of HDMI and power cords. But there are trade-offs that deserve a frank mention. The curvature, while immersive, can be a double-edged sword. Sitting directly in front of the screen, the curve helps keep the entire width in a comfortable field of view. Move a few feet to the side, however, and the edges start to look distorted, which isn't ideal if you often share the monitor with a teammate or need to step back to get a broader perspective during a strategy game. Additionally, the size can be a bit overwhelming for smaller rooms. A 49-inch panel needs at least a 4-foot viewing distance to avoid eye strain, so if your desk is under 30 inches deep, you might find yourself constantly craning or leaning back. Another practical consideration is the price versus the television label. While the monitor does support HDR, the peak brightness doesn't quite hit the levels you'd expect from a high-end 4K TV designed for living room viewing. If you're primarily looking for a TV replacement for movies and streaming, you might find a dedicated OLED TV more cost-effective, especially when considering built-in smart platforms and better sound solutions. The Evnia's built-in speakers are modest. Pairing it with a soundbar or headphones is almost mandatory for an immersive audio experience. Who should buy this monitor? If you are a serious PC gamer with a graphics card that can reliably exceed 120 frames per second, enjoy multitasking with several windows open at once, and need a single large canvas for both gaming and creative workflows, the Evnia hits a sweet spot. Its high refresh rate, FreeSync integration, and ultra-wide layout give you tangible benefits that you can actually feel in-game and during editing sessions. The built-in KVM and USB-C docking also cut down cable clutter, which is a real win for people who switch between a desktop PC, a laptop, and a console throughout the day. Who should skip it? If your primary use case is casual gaming on a console, or you're mainly streaming movies and TV shows, a conventional OLED TV will probably give you a more balanced experience for less money. Likewise, if you have a limited desk space, or you are sensitive to screen curvature, the monitor's size could become a hindrance rather than a help. Users who are worried about potential OLED burn-in should also think twice unless they plan to enable pixel shift features or